What's happening, traders? Welcome back to another video. So we're here on the GBP against the USD, and we've got a really nice demand zone here. Now we had some news this morning which pushed price up and broke some structure to the left. You can see there's huge amounts of volume here. Price is now revisiting the zone, and this is a 15-minute demand zone. Now if we go to the 5-minute, we could probably pull it down to around here or even this candle here, but we'll keep it here for now. And then what I've done is gone down into the lower time frames, aka the 1 minute, to look for our fair value gaps. And we have a fair value gap here, and our most extreme one is just here. So nothing to do at the moment. I'd like to see price to come down, take out these gaps, and then we can look for our potential entry from there. I anticipate maybe price to pull up a little bit more and then come back down. But I've got alert set at the end of this one and the beginning of this one, so I know if we get down there, and then if we do, I will look to take a trade. Now I may be out when the setup happens, but I will be taking the trade and watching it on my phone. So if I do take a trade, I'll draw it all in and then I'll recap when I get back to the computer when I get back. But we can see we're pushing down now, so it could be sooner than we think, or than I think. So let's see. Okay guys, so we pushed down, we've taken out that first big fair value gap. We're working our way down to this one. I'd like to see this one get taken out, and then we're going to be looking for a break of a candle high. If we do break quite strongly below the zone, and specifically below this wick here, then the trade is invalid. But I think that we could be retesting this, and then they're going to have a second buy opportunity, and then price could continue up and potentially take out these new highs up here. So we'll see how we go. I'd like price to take out this gap, but if we don't, I may take the entry rate and have our stop loss below the zone, because at that point, if we did break below the zone, then we're going down there anyway. But ideally, I think that we've got a minute left on this candle. I think the next one may just flip down, take it out, and then we can look for our buys. In fact, it's taking it out right now. I do want to see the whole gap get taken, not just a tap in there. So I want the whole gap to be taken out. Let's have a little watch, see if it's going to do that. There it is. Okay, so it's been taken out now. So we can go back to the 5-minute chart. Now there's two ways I can enter here. We can wait for a break of a candle high. So we're going to wait for the next candle to either break this candle's high, or the candle after that to break that candle's high, or so on until it happens. Or on the 1-minute chart, what we can see here is we've got a sort of a small trend. So we've got lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then basically we need to see for price to break a new lower high. Now at the moment, if it did do that, we'd be breaking this candle's high anyway on the 5-minute. So it's just like it's going to be a 5-minute entry for us. So we just have to wait and see. New candles open. Again, if this flips up and closes down below here, then this area is invalid to me, and we could potentially look in for price to come down to here, or continue to down for the rest of the day. So we have to be patient and probably wait for another 5 minutes or so. I'm going to set an alert here, just so if price does get up to here, I can be ready for it. And yeah, we'll wait and see. Okay guys, so we've got this other candle closing up now, and it's looking quite a nice candle really. We have closed below this area here, which is always of interest to me, because that is overnight lows. Basically, I need to see this candle to break above this candle's high. If we do, that's going to be great. If we then flip bearish and close below this candle's high, this candle's low, then we could be looking for price to continue to the downside. So we have two options here, and basically we just got to wait it out. Or this candle will just stay in between these two highs and lows, and then we wait for the next one and see what we get. But basically, this would be a fake out, a second. Well, yeah. So if I just put this in for you guys to see, this is Asia's high and lows, right? So we got Asia high here and Asia low there. So we came down to the Asia low, had a little sort of fake out of it, and then we shot back up. Now this could be a potential breakout of the Asia lows, and then price could continue to the downside, because we broke below the zone, and I'll get rid of this one. Broke below the lowest low, which has closures, okay, and then we did close above it still. So if we do get a close above this high, then it's a buy. Okay, we got our usual setup of a demand zone with a break of a candle's high. If this candle closes below here, then it could wick down and come back up. That's fine. But if it closes below here, you can see there's lots of selling momentum. We could be looking for price to continue to the downside today. So we just have to wait and see. I'm going to set an alert there just so I know, an alert there so I know if the candle flips. Okay, that alert's been triggered. Doesn't mean that this area is invalid yet. We're just going to wait and see. And then, yeah, I'll come back in a minute. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Okay guys, I'm absolutely fuming. I've just been editing the video now and I clicked record on as I was waiting for the entry and it recorded for a second and then stopped. There was literally nothing. I don't know what happened there. But basically what was happening was this candle closed here. Then we had this candle which was closing outside of the zone potentially, and I said that if it does close down here then we're not going to take the trade. And if it closes back inside the zone then it's still valid and we can take the trade. As you can see, it did do that. We did close back in the zone. We got our break of a candle's high here. Okay, as soon as we tipped above this high, we entered the trade with our first TP at 1-to-1 and our stop loss just below the candle wick there. As you can see, we smashed through to our first TP, which I put on Telegram. As it happens, there's a screenshot on there, and in fact, I'll throw the screenshot up now. And then after that, we left the runner, so we took 80% out here. 20% was left running for the rest of the day, but unfortunately, price came back into the overnight highs on here, and that pushed price down below the zone, and now we have eventually been pushing back up. So that runner could have been good, but obviously price wanted to come down before it did that. So I'm really annoyed at that because it was a really nice, would have been a really nice video showing how price, because it closed back in the zone, did go back up. But you can see the results there, and we had a good trade. So pretty pissed off about that, but it is what it is. Sometimes these things happen with this technology and all that. But there we go. So a good trade on GU. Again, if you haven't joined our Telegram, the link is in the description. We're going to be posting trades and stuff on there very soon. When we hit 100 subscribers on there, we will start to post here and there some free trade entries. So as I find them, I will post them immediately onto Telegram, and you can decide whether you want to follow them or look at them for educational purposes. That's up to you. And then going on from there, the more regular stuff will be down the line. Also, another quick update, which I'm going to throw in the next few videos so people can hear it, is that when we hit 1,000 subscribers, which we're getting crazily close to, I can't believe they're already at 868, I think, at the moment as I'm recording this. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing the first live stream since we've had, well, above 50 subscribers. I was live streaming a little bit at the beginning, but now I'm going to live stream, do a 1,000 subscriber celebratory live stream. There's going to be talks about the giveaway. We're going to potentially try and find some trades if it's not on the weekend. Even if it is on the weekend, we may look at crypto and stuff. And then, yeah, just basically have some fun, answer some of your questions, and see who turns up. It'd be great to see as many people there as possible. So keep you posted with that, and we'll keep an eye on the subscriber account. But if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Bringing videos like this to you all the time, and appreciate the support. See you guys in the next video. Peace.